Hello, happy Thursday. Jennifer here, coach, speaker, and host of Three Things I Do the Most. My question for you today is, have you ever had the opportunity to be fully yourself at work? Outside of your circle of friends or the people who love you and loves you for you. And that's an important question because every single person I ever coached. I'm getting all my English wrong. Every person I've ever coached always wanted to change something about themselves that was one of their strengths or something that was working for them, but they thought that they had to change it in order to fit in some sort of a system. So an example of that is, I remember working with, she was a really great leader, and one of her things when we started working together was that she wanted to be more outspoken. And I'm like, all right, let's work on that. And, I always work with the goals that my clients want to work with because that's the goal, right? They're the boss. I'm not the boss. As we were continuing our, sessions together, we realized that, well, we already knew that, but, it came across that she was trying to be something she was not, right? Because that person was an introvert. And what she thought she had to be was somebody that was extrovert because she had a performance review, and then her boss was saying you need to be more outspoken, so it's like, let's work on being more extrovert and outspoken, but it was not her. And a lot of that happens all the time in when I work with people, and especially in leadership. Like, we think that to be a leader we have to fit certain category, like having charisma, being extrovert, being outspoken, and yeah, okay, some of these things work, but there's always a way to make it work for you. So when we distinguished that she actually was an introvert and she had so many great strengths within that, like, it was like a weight lifted off her shoulders. It was made a huge difference, huge difference, because we were not trying to turn her into something she first didn't want to be or something that she thought she needed to be an effective leader. And she was magnificent one, that's something that I do with everyone. And that's important because it's important that you're being yourself and expressing yourself and utilizing those strengths in your leadership. And we discovered so many other strengths that were playing in her favor, because there's so many different ways to enroll your team, to get your buy-in, to communicate your leadership presence, and every single one has a different recipe. So it's great that you want to have maybe sometimes certain traits that you wish you were more like, and there's always a way to work for that. But if you're doing it because you think you should, and that your view is that it's the only way that's going to work, it's not. So that's my little snippet of wisdom for you today. Take the space of who you are in your environment, and I promise you that who you are is sufficient for you to be an effective leader. And if you don't feel it's sufficient, there's so many ways that we can work together to deepen those strengths and to utilize it for making it work for you. And on the last note, remember to sign up for my workshop on September 9th. Redefine your leadership style with the 8 dimensions of leadership, of influence. See, I'm talking like super fast today somehow. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to have you there virtually with me. So by Friday, you get the early bird prize. And please share this video if there's a little snippet that you want to share with other people, or if you think that my workshop upcoming is for somebody that that would benefit from it. So on that note, I will wish you a great Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow.